Welcome to the Cpre Hertfordshire 2020 Awards ceremony. A virtual ceremony this year, of course. In the past we've held them in the Centenary Suite at County Hall, but of course that's not possible this year. But it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony. The awards are the highlight of my year. We are a charity that we have objectives which talk about the protection and celebration of the Hertfordshire countryside, the people living in that countryside and visitors of that countryside, and generally we want to make life better for people. That sounds slightly arrogant, but that's what our objectives talk about. We don't do it for our own benefit, of course. We're a charity. And it's been great to see, I've seen it for quite a number of years now, that there are people right across the county, east to west, north to south, who are doing great things, either as individuals or as groups, informal groups, formal groups, maybe businesses, benefiting their community, the environment within that community, and they're doing it tirelessly, ceaselessly, excellently, and not for their own profit, and that's what's absolutely great space. We have 6 awards. Now on the slide you'll only see 5 categories because we've got one, the Abel Smith Award, for which we've had no young person nominated this year. So we've got the 5 nominations, and you'll see there's the Peterkin Award, and that's for the person who does most for their community in the environment or working for the benefit of the community in some other way. That's the Peterkin Award. The Environment Award is for a group who work to improve the environment in their community, perhaps a local riverbank, a green space, a play area, or a footpath, for example. The Community Award is for a group who work to improve life for people in their community, providing support services perhaps to vulnerable people, or to take the place of or add to the provision of a public service, for example. The Business Award is for a business that in some way adds to the life of the community in which they operate. Generally, these businesses are not for profit in the conventional sense. They're not enterprises putting profit before everything else. Indeed, they may be owned by the community. And then the Chairman's Award goes to the outstanding nomination from any of the other categories. It is the cream of the crop, if I may say so modestly. So let's start with the Peterkin Award, and you've got the nominations there. Gary Ansell and Anne Johnson of Kings Langley, nominated for their work on the Gade Valley. Kevin Glockner of Hare Street near Buntingford, nominated for his work on the Hormeads recreational grounds. Christine James of Ashwell, landscape officer for Welwyn Hatfield Borough Council. And congratulations to Christine James, who gets the commendation this year with our congratulations. The Peterkin Award goes to Kevin Glockner, and here he is talking about his work.
Well, I moved to the village about 3 years ago, and I thought it a good idea to get involved in the local community in some way. So I decided to join the local parish council for Hormead. And one of the responsibilities of the Hormead Parish Council is to look after the Meads recreational ground, which is where we are today. But it was in a rather sorry state when I first saw it. But with my horticultural knowledge, I knew that it was a good area that I could make a big improvement to. So with the blessing of the Hormead Parish Council, for the last 2 years I've been making various improvements. We've refurbished the pavilion inside and out. The play area has been fully refurbished. We've carried out tree planting and installed new benches for the recreational ground. We've also carried out lots of community events down here. Last October, for instance, we planted 10,000 daffodils, whereby all the local community came out and supported the event and helped plant the daffodils, and it built really good new relationships as well as making the Meads that much nicer. receiving the award is a fantastic thing. It's always nice to receive recognition for voluntary work that you do, but also for all the volunteers as well that have helped make this a much nicer place for the benefit of everyone. I think receiving this award is going to be a big help for the future, because I think when the volunteers who have already helped us find out that this has been received, I think they'll be even more keen to do more good things, not only in the recreational ground but across the parish, and hopefully encourage and incentivise others in the village again to become more involved. And so not only are we creating a much nicer environment for us all to live in, but also I think building a stronger community base as well, which is really important, I feel.
Well done, Kevin. You're wonderful what you do and for inspiring others. So next now to the Environment Award, again for the groups who have contributed to the local environment for the benefit of their community. So we've got Hogline, based near Bishop Stortford, who look after sick and injured hedgehogs. Stevenage Youth Council, who have focused recently on climate change, reducing plastic waste and on saving water use. Friends of the Nicky Line, a redundant railway line that runs between Hemel Hempstead, Redbourne and Harpenden. This group focus on making the line safer for pedestrians and other users. Friends of Halsey Field, based in Hemel Hempstead, concentrate on the upkeep and improvement of the site. Sherrard's Park Wood Wardens, who look after and work to improve these woods. Friends of the Rib and Quinn, based in Buntingford, a recently formed group who aim to improve the riverbanks. The commendation this year goes to the Friends of the Nicky Line. Congratulations to them. The Environment Award this year goes to the Friends of Halsey Field, and here they are talking about what they do.
I'm Chris Ridley, and I'm the chair of our charity, the Friends of Halsey Field, and we're a group that got together. First of all, we were responsible for getting a survey done on the field because it was looked such a special place to us, and the Herts and Middlesex Wildlife Trust did a survey and said it should be a wildlife site. So since then, and that was in 2015, since then we've been looking after the field and we follow the management plan that they wrote. Well, it's brilliant for our volunteers because they work really hard. We've got some really dedicated volunteers on the field, and it's so nice to give them a big pat on the back and show them that what they're doing is valued and the right thing and worthwhile. Also, it's showing Herts County Council, who the land belongs to, and the Wildlife Trust that we're doing a good job. Well, I think it will help us because Herts County Council now realise what a wonderful job we're doing. That will help, and we're a bit worried about the future of the field. Obviously we don't want it built on, and lots of places are vulnerable to being built on, and I think it will help secure its future. It will show the council what a wonderful place it is, and that it needs to be preserved.
Congratulations to the Friends of Halsey Field, and thank you for your commitment to this great work. And so, to the Community Award. And remember, the Community Award is for the group that in some way works to improve life for the people in the community. And we've got Gough Soap Community Library, run by volunteers who have achieved their aim of running a fully functioning library service. Jackie's Drop-In, based in Letchworth, is a centre for adults with learning difficulties. North Herts Youth Council, run by YC Hertfordshire, engage in helping young people to have their say about local and national issues. St Albans Community Development Action for the community gardens that facilitate local groups in promoting community cohesion and well-being. The 100 Parishes Society aims to raise the understanding and enjoyment of the rich heritage of the area. And accommodation this year goes to Goff's Oak Library. Congratulations and thank you for all the work that I know goes into what you do. The Community Award goes to Jackie's Drop-In. Very well done and thoroughly deserved. Here they are to talk about what they do.
Hiya, I'm Jackie Nealon, the founder of Jackie's Drop-In Centre. It's a drop-in centre for adults with disabilities that I started in January 2012. I'm a support worker for adults with disabilities and I felt there was a great need. So the great need was to keep them safe. We've been here for 3.5 years now. It was in a bad state of repair, which my boys done most of the work. We raised 40,000 to do the inside of the building. And the building now is amazing. We never thought we'd be where we are. And like I say, we have over 400 members now. It's fantastic. It gets us to be known out there more. We do have over 400 members now from around as far as St Albans, Hertford, Ware, everywhere, and Cambridge, and it's just fantastic to get us more out there. As again, to help us get further out there and be known more by other people, because we phoned up daily to see it's a new centre that they've just heard about us.
So we have 13 rooms, and within the 13 rooms there's an activity every day, so there's no set time or schedule.
Yeah, we also help celebrate their birthdays. We put on Halloween parties, we put on discos. We are independent, we are self-funded, so any money that we get in is well appreciated.
Congratulations to Jackie's Drop-In and thank you for all your hard work. Now to the Business Award. This year we had 2 businesses nominated, but you'll only see one on your screen, and because of this, of course, Be Green store based in Birch Green get the Business Award for this year. Congratulations, and here they are talking about what they're doing.
So I'm Victoria and I'm Carly and we are next door neighbours. So we live just a few over the road and a few doors down. I've lived in the village 17 years and I think you've been 7 years. We opened the shop, Be Green store, in December. Initially applying, we had to write a business plan and I think a lot of other people applied, so it sort of went, and we had to go and meet people, and it got sort of whittled down, and then it did take quite a long time to actually get the building. The main objective when we started out was to try to do the shop as sustainably as possible. COVID has made people more aware of the environment, the disposable masks, the gloves. So I think, and also Dave Natham's programme about extinction a couple of weeks ago, we have noticed a rise in the customers that we had going back to the glass bottles, refilling their containers, being more mindful about plastic packaging.
I think that the saddest thing, when we opened the shop, it was really interesting to see people coming in and using the cafe area, and people that had maybe lived close to one another, never really spoken, and then suddenly they were coming in and they were moving tables together and they were chatting. You know, that's been really hard to lose that side of the business, the cafe. So we want to try and find inventive ways of bringing people back together, but in a COVID secure way.
It just means the world really, because you know we have put our hearts and souls into this place. It's not always been easy, and especially with COVID, we'd been open 3 months, and before that hit, we had to completely change our business model. And I think, you know, we're so lucky here. We've got you know, really lovely people. I think it's just been a wonderful sort of opportunity to be able to do the shop. Winning the award, I think, came at just the best time.
Yeah.
I think people will, I hope people will be really pleased for us, but I think also it just helps, doesn't it? It just gives it a little bit of kudos. I think it gives people more confidence that we've been recognised for what we're doing. So, and I think awareness, you know, it's going to allow us to write a press release and tell the local people.
Hopefully something that the village can be proud of.
Yeah,
as well,
I think
it's
so.
recognition for them too. It's not just our award, is it? It's recognition for the whole community and what they
You know,
do. So
exactly, because we are a community interest company, and so I think hopefully people will share in that they'll feel good about it as well.
It's great to see how this young enterprise has established itself at the heart of the community so quickly and in the midst of the lockdown. Now to the Chairman's Award, the pinnacle of the 2020 Cpre Hertfordshire Awards. Well, I would say that, wouldn't I? I've chosen a local group, and that's a bit of an understatement, who really are at the heart of their community. The 2020 Chairman's Award goes to Cpre Stores and Cafe. Let them tell you about themselves.
Hi, I'm Peter Miller, and I'm chairman of the management committee of Cpre Stores. Cpre Stores is a community shop. The village of Cpre grouped together last year, and we did a community share sale which enabled us to buy the freehold of the property. And our hope is in the future that we can redevelop the store to enable it to better serve the community and to offer a wider range of services, and most notably a broader cafe offer, which would work well for the community of Cpre. It means a great deal to all those connected with Cpre Stores, the wider recognition of the efforts of not only Beverly, our manager, but all those people connected with the store, the sort of management committee that works behind the scenes tirelessly to ensure the store can continue to operate. But it's also a thank you to the volunteers, our suppliers as well, and some of our volunteers have been absolutely fantastic. We want to use the award to promote Cpre Stores in a number of different ways, really. Firstly, we want to reposition it with our community. So this gives us a great opportunity to advertise the many services that we offer and the range of products that we offer too. Also, we'd like to use it to attract more volunteers. An organisation such as this cannot operate without a team of dedicated volunteers. So the award and this sort of wider recognition, we hope to be able to sort of promote the opportunity to volunteer, because we will need more volunteers as the store develops.
Many congratulations to Cpre Stores and Cafe. I hope when the lockdown ends it will be possible for me to bring the certificates to all the people who've received awards and those who've got commendations. I'll be in touch to let you know what we can do and cannot do as soon as I know that information. I will be bringing a photographer with me so that we've got another record of your success. We depend on so many people for the success of these awards, and that's both the nominees, indeed the nominators as well as the nominees, and our staff and our volunteers. So thanks very much to all of you. Now, I can't say anything about the 2021 awards. As soon as we are able to make plans, we will. We'll put all the information on our website as soon as we've made the decision. Keep looking at our website for that news. Indeed, go to our website for all sorts of information about what we do, and if you choose to make a donation to us, perhaps the price of a cup of coffee, then click on the button on our website. That's it for this year. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope that you've enjoyed the CPRE Hertfordshire 2020 Awards virtual ceremony. Goodbye.